Here is the ALAP demo. ALAP is accessible latex-based platform that allow the blind people to work on latex for document authoring and publishing. Latex is basically PDF-based, exported PDF-based platform that will allow the users to work on mathematics, graphs, and, tables like that. So currently we have developed a feature that can read out latex exported PDFs in having mathematical content in human narration. The human narration means that it will speak out the PDF document as a normal human being read out. For example, in mathematics, if we write 1 by 2 plus 3, it will read it exactly the same way as a human narrated. So let's have a demo. I have written a division of fraction. Here is the PDF and content of this document, and I have to press control caps lock D, or you can press this icon to narrate it. Let's say
fraction numerator minus y over denominator x raised to power 2 and power plus y raised to power 2 and power and frac.
Similarly, we can have another example as well. For example, for trigonometric functions,
no error found. Fraction numerator minus y over denominator x raised to power 2 and power plus y raised to power 2 and power sine theta is equal to 2 raised to power cosecant 2 theta and power plus secant 3 theta.
Let's have another example of differential equations.
No error found. Partial derivative q with respect to t is equal to partial derivative s with respect to t.
In this way, we have covered all the math like calculus, linear algebra, trigonometric functions, partial differential equations, logic operators, sine functions, sets, logic operations, matrices, tables, arrays like that. We have covered all the math that will read out in human narration. So it will help the user to see, to hear what he has written or what he wanted to write it. We have covered the gap of traditional JAWS and NVIDIA screen readers that will skip out advanced mathematics content and things like that. We have successfully developed it, and we are going to submit this work in Assets 2018, which is going to be held at Hong Kong, I think so, on 17 April 2018. One more feature is that we have to save the document first in order to narrate it in a PDF mode. Like if I made some changes like that, if changes, there is a star on that file. So if I press this button or caps lock D, it will ask me to please save the document, or if there are errors in the source code, then I have to fix that errors first, and then I will perform this action of PDF mode. Let's see.
Please save the file first.
Okay, I will save the file first. It is saved now, and
no
now,
error found.
it has asked me to there is no error in the source code. So first I have, and then I can export it in
partial derivative q with respect to t is equal to partial derivative s with respect to t. If snitches.
finally we have worked on a deployable system. We want to test this system on the foreign blind people for our research purpose. So we have made a deployable system that it can work on just a double click. You can say that here is our project. Here is our whole project having all dependencies and all binary you can say services that we have used like TTS, Open Data X Machine, MathML, things like that. So I have to just double click on that on this icon in order to use this system. So we have paved the way of the user to just double click on the system and to use it. So it will help us to find the users and to test our system from the foreign or overseas blind people so that they can evaluate our system and we can incorporate other changes if possible. So the development the deployable system is dire need of this project to be successful. Now, I'm briefing about the current work that we are currently working. We are currently developing interface accessibility. That is the menus and the sub items and all dialogues, wizards and project wizards, like things like that. We are basically making accessible of these features so that we don't need to depend on JAWS and NVIDIA just to make a file, just to create a project, just to find an action from the menu bar. Interface accessibility is the current work that will be covered within 2 to 3 months, and hopefully we are going in a very good pace to achieve our deadlines. And that's it. Thank you.